15 Early Signs of Pregnancy. It's been a couple weeks since you did the deed, and now you're dying to know, am I pregnant? You'll need a home pregnancy test or a blood test to know for sure. But until you can't take one, the best time is once your period is late. Through these early signs of pregnancy and see if any of them feel familiar. 1. Shortness of breath. Do you get winded going up the stairs all of a sudden? It might be because you're pregnant. The growing fetus needs oxygen, leaving you a little short. Sorry to say, this one may continue throughout your pregnancy, especially as your growing baby starts to put pressure on your lungs and diaphragm. 2. Fatigue. You didn't even make it through one page of your book last night before falling asleep. If you're suddenly exhausted, it might be a response to the increasing hormones in your body. For many women, tiredness continues through the first trimester, but then ebbs in the second. 3. Nausea. Most pregnant women start to get the queasies when they're about 6 weeks along, but some can experience morning sickness, which unfortunately can occur morning, noon and night earlier. It will most likely subside as you enter the second trimester. In the meantime, try to eat foods that will settle your stomach, like crackers or ginger ale. 5. Headaches. More early signs of pregnancy include an aching head, the result of changes in hormones. Just in case you are indeed pregnant, take page-safe acetaminophen instead of ibuprofen to deal with the pain. 6. Backaches. Is your lower back a little sore? If you don't normally have back pain, it could mean your ligaments are loosening. Sorry, this one might continue through your pregnancy as your weight gain and shifting center of gravity throw your posture out of whack. 7. Cramping. Is it PMS or pregnancy? It's hard to tell, but if you're feeling crampy, it might be your uterus stretching to get ready for a baby. 8. Cravings or food aversions. Suddenly, you cannot get enough citrus. Or perhaps fish now turns your stomach. If you notice food issues that weren't there before, it could be your body telling you you're pregnant. 9. Constipation and bloating. You swear you fit in your skinny jeans just last week. If you're feeling a little puffy or backed up, it might be extra progesterone due to pregnancy, which slows down your digestive system. 10. Elevated basal body temperature. If you've actively been trying to get pregnant, you may have been charting your basal body temp to pinpoint ovulation. Generally, your BBD is elevated from ovulation until you get your period 2 weeks later. If it stays elevated beyond 2 weeks, it might be because you're pregnant. 11. Super smell. Your garbage can now makes you gag. Guess you're off trash duty. If you're repulsed by certain smells, or have an increased sensitivity to odors, it may mean you've got the bun in the oven. 12. Dizziness or fainting. This is a go-to symptom they use to signify pregnancy in movies, but it's based in reality. Low blood sugar or blood pressure can cause a woozy episode. Make sure you eat enough and stay well hydrated. 13. Spotting. Darn. You got your period. Or did you? If it was much lighter than normal, and a few days earlier than expected, you may actually be experiencing implantation bleeding, where the fertilized egg attaches to the uterine wall and causes a little bloodshed. 14. Late period. Many of the early signs of pregnancy are also symptoms of PMS. How to tell the difference. The most telling clue yet will be a missed period. If your cycle is fairly regular and you're late, you should head to the drugstore. 15. Positive pregnancy test. You won't know for sure whether you're a mama-to-be until you do the T-stick test. If you get a negative result and you still don't get your period, it might be too early for the test to detect. In the meantime, look a few of these weird pregnancy symptoms that can appear upon conception. Wait a few days and try the test again. And if it's positive, congratulations,